if I told you, Gaddafi wasn't killed for being a dictator. He was killed for trying to change the global system.
Wait, I thought he was bombing civilians?
That's what they told us. But here's what they didn't. Gaddafi proposed a pan-African currency, backed by gold, not paper. He wanted to help African nations ditch the dollar. One coin, one bank, no more loans from the IMF. No more debt traps.
Hold on. He wanted all of Africa to use a gold-backed coin?
Exactly. And you know what happens when you challenge the dollar? You become a problem. Within months, media campaigns labeled him a tyrant. Then came NATO. Humanitarian intervention, they said. But Libya had free education, free healthcare, zero debt, and the highest standard of living in Africa.
So, it wasn't about human rights?
No, it was about money, control, power. They used headlines to justify airstrikes, but it was economic warfare disguised as liberation. UN said Libya had the highest human development index in Africa in 2010. Then, you know what happened.
Wait, so the West bombed a country that had free electricity?
Libya even offered interest-free home loans. They were building a water pipeline across the desert, the Great Man-Made River Project, a self-funded miracle. And then, boom, gone. Infrastructure flattened, system collapsed, slavery returned.
So they didn't fear him? They feared the example?
Exactly. If others saw it was possible to break free, they could follow. And the system, the real system, can't allow that.
Now it's just chaos.
They didn't kill a dictator. They erased a blueprint and then rewrote the story.
So why do people still believe the lie?
Because the truth was never broadcast. If they rewrite history that easily, how many other villains were just threats to their system?